Well, now that the Seahawks seem to have most of their coaching situation figured out with their coordinators, onto this offseason and onto some of their moves that they'll make. And the first big one, of course, is the future for Matt Flynn, brought in here last year. Clearly didn't win the job, and I'm not sure the usefulness of spending as much money as they are on a backup quarterback is necessary. Beyond that, and probably more importantly, it's the value he might bring back in a trade. Gus Bradley goes to Jacksonville. Would he be interested in maybe trading for Matt Flynn? If you can get a third-round pick this year and maybe a third-round pick next year, and that's just sort of a starting value idea, do you let him go? And personally, my feeling is yes, I think you do. I think you still need a very good backup behind you, behind Russell Wilson. But in my view, once you've decided that Russell is your franchise quarterback, and I think the Seahawks have decided that, why not invest more in giving him the weaponry he needs on offense or in continuing to improve that defense rather than protecting yourself or hedging your bet against not having Russell in the game? Now, that doesn't mean you don't need a good backup. I like the idea of maybe a Matt Moore if you can get him now that he's appears to be done in Miami. There's a few other names. Heck, I'd be happy with Tavares Jackson as a serviceable backup who could come in and win a few games for you. And then that, I guess, eventually leads you to the name that will be out there and floated this offseason because he doesn't seem to have a job, Tim Tebow. I don't think it's insane. I know that his ability to run the read option makes him a possibility here that he might not be somewhere else. But at the end of the day, I'd probably opt against it. If he was a third quarterback, fine. But I don't want him as the second quarterback and need to count on him if Russell were to go down. I don't think this team's going to keep three quarterbacks. So at the end of the day, I don't think that works.